Good morning, students. This is a video for you. Actually, I prepared this for my young students. Here I have mentioned what, as a student of spoken English, you should do and you should not do. Thank you. Maybe to you means to my old students, though many of whom may be listening this video or watching this video, and those who have attended my classes in last 20 years. The advice which I have given to them, the same advice or the same suggestions I would like to give to my present students. Though they are not my direct students, many of whom have come to me from different institutions, from different organizations. Many are reading in schools. Some are reading in colleges, and even I have got some students who have passed their master's degree, and still they had come to me for learning this language, because nowadays you see the communication without this communication skill, it is very difficult for the students, particularly the students of Bengal, to get a good job in private organizations. So where the scopes are available, where the scopes are immense, that I told you earlier. Today in this class, I would like to give you some tips what you should do as a student of spoken English, and after telling the do's, I would give some suggestions on what you should not do. So let us first start. As a student of spoken English, what you should do, right? What I tell always, that you have to do one thing. You take an oath. If you want to learn properly, if you want to learn from your heart, if you really love this language, then I would request you to first take an oath that as a student of spoken English, I shall do this. What are those things? First thing, say that I shall be punctual. Yes, you need to be punctual. Why? Because without punctuality, you cannot be a man of principle. You cannot be a proper man. Because suppose, and you cannot be a successful man also. Suppose you want to go from here to Delhi by train, and if your train comes at 10, supposed to leave from Howrah station at 6:20 a.m. and if you reach there by 6:25 a.m., would you be able to catch the train? No. So you should practice the principle of punctuality from today. I will not say from tomorrow, from day after tomorrow. You take an oath that from today I shall be punctual. I have seen that in many meetings, or in many conferences, many seminars, even at the university level, or even at SDO level, SDO office, or many government offices. The meetings are not taking place in proper time. They give one time, they give one mention in the invitation card a time, but they never start. No, not I will not say never. Most of the time they do not start in proper time what has been mentioned in their invitation cards. This is very bad thing, because it seems to me that it is wastage of time. So the people who are very serious, who are really very busy people, it becomes very difficult for them to attend those meetings, attend those classes, or attend those functions. So that's why, and then those who make prior plan that in this time I shall do this, at that time I will do that. So it becomes very difficult for those kinds of people. So first take an oath that you would be punctual, right? So the first thing is I shall be punctual. Okay. The second thing, then I shall be regular in this class. Or if you want to, maybe you are a student of college, maybe you are a student of university, maybe you are a student of any other organization. If you, or maybe you were taking classes as a student to a private tutor. If you are not regular, then how will you catch up the studies of the teacher which he is teaching? So always I say that you have to be regular. Maybe in this class, maybe in your school, maybe in your college, maybe in your university, or these habit of regularity will help you to be regular in later life wherever you will join or you will work in an organization or an office or any other place, maybe factory or in any place. So this practice of regularity should be maintained throughout your life. Take an oath. The second oath is that I shall be regular. Okay. The third thing is I shall wear clean clothes. Always I say that. See, it seems to be that casual dress is the reflection of casual mind. That's why I always suggest my students that you should be very smart. You should wear clean clothes. Maybe if you are very poor, if you cannot afford good clothes or branded clothes, then you should wear clean clothes. I mean, you should clean the clothes regularly. If it is possible, make little iron and then wear it. Okay, so clean clothes gives you a cleanliness of your mind, right? So we should try to wear clean clothes. Right. Number 3. Number 4. I shall attend at least 5 minutes before commencement of my class or of the organization where I will work. Right. So I told you first that punctuality, and in the fourth point I give emphasis not only in time, rather you should attend the office, attend the workplace, attend the factory, attend your school or college or university or any class or anywhere before at least 5 minutes before the commencement of that program, of that class, right? The 5th thing, it is very important. Number 5 is I shall be honest and bold. Why? What is the relation between spoken English and honesty and boldness? I see that honesty is such a seed without which you cannot build a big tree. That tree can never give shadow to hundreds of people. That's why always I say that you should be honest and bold. Honesty is said that honesty is the best policy. Without honesty, you cannot prosper in life. Though you may prosper without honesty, but you cannot last long. You may last long sometimes by hook or crook. You may do something by manipulating or by some other ways, but ultimately you can never be a happy person without honesty. That's why I say that, and nowadays it seems to me that the number of honest people has been decreased a lot. And in earlier days, when I was a young boy, I used to say that most of the people used to tell the truth. They were not telling lies. But here, most of the people are telling lies. So this is very bad thing. It seems to me that one should be very honest, or every person should be honest. And at the same time, they should be bold. Why they should be bold? Nowadays, people are bearing or tolerating the wrong things or the misdeeds of a section of people. That is also wrong. I say that people should be bold also. Otherwise, if you are not bold, then the level of corruption will increase day by day. The level of bad works, the level of the level of people's ill works or evil works or some unsocial works will continue to grow up. That's why I say that make a bold step, put a bold comment wherever you see any corruption, wherever you see any discrepancy, wherever you see any dishonesty, wherever you see any wrong things or wrongdoings. That's why I tell all the students to be honest and bold. Right. Number 6. I shall obey the lawful orders of my teachers, guardians and elders. What I am saying that I shall follow the lawful orders of my guardians. guardians, teachers and elders, I am saying that yes, this is a very good habit also. But but you see, you should follow here that I am telling that lawful orders. Why I am telling lawful orders? I am telling lawful orders because the orders which are only lawful, moral and truthful should be obeyed by you. I am not telling that if sometimes political leaders are saying that go and burn the house. Would you do that? No, because that is not legal. That is not lawful order. Right? If your father says go and shoot that man, we should not do this. Why? Because that is not a lawful order. That's why I am saying you to follow the lawful orders. Right? So the lawful orders of whom? Of my teachers. Teachers are the most respected person in the world. If you do not respect your teacher, you can never be respected in your entire life by the others. So the persons, I have seen that many boys and girls who are disobeying, who are misbehaving with their teachers could never prosper in life, could never, and even they could not produce good students, they could not produce good children. Only the loyal students, today's loyal students will be able to bring forth loyal students of future. That's why I say that lawful order of teachers should be obeyed always. And second, guardians. You see, the parents are our parents have showed us this beautiful world. We are here, we are in this beautiful world because of them. Without them we are nothing, is it? So if we did not have our parents, how could we come in this beautiful world? How could you see you? How could you interact with you? It was not possible. It was beyond our imagination. It was beyond our thought even. So that's why always we should respect our guardians, because guardians are like our goddesses and gods. Parents are our God in front. That's why we should never neglect, we should never defy, we should never give pain, we should not give suffering to our parents. Always we should try to make happy our parents. In most of the cases, maybe I know as a teacher, I have come to know recently that many of the parents are misbehaving with their kids. Sometimes they what I say, mainly the parents, stepfather or stepmother abuse the children. Sometimes this is very shocking. I'm saying that, but these things are happening in Kolkata. Yes, maybe in rural areas. But what I have been experienced here after being the headmaster of a school. So these things. I would humbly request to those guardians, don't abuse the children, always behave properly with the students. Similarly, I am telling my students to be loyal, to be faithful, to be obedient to your guardians. And then elders also, today I am a junior, today I am a young boy or a girl. If I do not respect my elders, then how can I expect respect from my elders? Because after a few days, after a few years, I will also be in the position of elders, isn't it? So how can I then expect if our juniors do some misbehave with us, do some illegal works, do some unlawful works? As I see here that many boys and girls of young age, many of them were students, they are smoking in front of their elders, they are misbehaving with each other, and they are walking on the streets in such a, what I say, in such a bad manner. Maybe in this sense you may tell me that you were an old-fashioned man. We live in a modern world and we should do this. It's normal to us. Yes, it's normal to you, Baba. But as a student now you are doing all these things. But whenever after a few years you will be the father or mother of young boys and girls, then what will happen if your daughter or your son behaves in this way with other boys and girls on roads, and if they smoke, if they drink in front of the elders, what will be your reaction? Be prepared for that. This is for guardians and for the students also. For the existing students also, I am humbly requesting you to be faithful, to be obedient, to be respectful to your teachers, to your elders, and to your seniors, and to your teachers. Please, if you do not follow this principle, if you do not obey, if you do not respect, if you are not obedient to your teachers, guardians, and elders, remember, you can never expect a obedient, loyal, and good father or mother of a child. You will have to suffer in this beautiful world. You see that nature returns to everything. If you do good thing, you will get good things in return. If you do bad things, those things are awaiting for you for your older age. That's why. Alright. Next, I'm coming to the point number 7. In point number 7, I'm saying that I shall do my homework on regular basis. I'm saying that since last 20 years as a teacher, I have been seeing that many students to whom I am giving homework are not doing properly, are not coming, are not doing. They are saying sad today, I could not do, I had some this thing and that thing in my home, this work and that work. Baba, yes, I know that you were busy, you had some work, maybe 1 or 2 days you may not do, but every day these excuses should not be entertained. Every day this cannot be the reason. You should do your homework on regular basis. I am suggesting my students, if you want to prosper in life as a student, if you want to get a job, good job in life, if you want to shine in life, if you want to be happy in life, please do your homework on regular basis. If you do not do your homework regular basis, you cannot expect that your children will also do the homework on regular basis. That's why I am telling you to do your homework. Practice. You grow this practice from childhood, from your studenthood. If you do not follow these principles as a principle of doing homework on regular basis, how do you expect that your child will do? How do you how would you be able to get the homework done by your kids on regular basis? Your children will also show some excuses to you. Then you will only, what I said, then you will merely think that what I did, he is also my reflection, my children also are doing the same thing. So that's why you grow this habit of doing your homework on regular basis, maybe to your private tutor, maybe to your college, maybe to your university, or maybe to your office, maybe to your organization. Right? So this is a very good habit of doing homework on a regular basis. Number 7. Number 8. I shall maintain cleanliness of my school or at any premises. Nowadays, this I have written, I have been teaching since last 20 years to my students that to maintain cleanliness, to be neat and clean. And nowadays the Swachh Bharat Mission or Honorable Chief Minister of West Bengal has started Nirmal Bangla Abhijan. That Nirmal Bangla Abhijan I have started 20 years back. My students know, you know better, you know. So when I taught my students in 2000 or 2001, since then maybe they have. I am very much sure that the teachings which I have given to my students are being followed by not only them, because many of them have become parents of young kids. They have learned themselves and they are now teaching their students, their kids, or maybe if they have become teachers, or many of whom have become lawyers, teachers, executive officers, and many of them are working in private organizations, in government organizations as school teachers. So I am very much sure they are practicing in their life, and they are teaching also to their younger ones. And many of them, because 20 years back, if a student at the time was 20 years old, now he is 40 years old. He or she is 40 years old, so definitely he or she is a father or mother of young kids. So I am very much sure that they are also teaching their younger ones. And the existing students and the present students and those who are listening or watching this video right now, you please maintain cleanliness of your school, of your college, of your home, of your workplace, right? You should maintain, because without cleanliness you cannot expect healthy environment. So if the environment is healthy, then your mind becomes healthy. If your mind is healthy, then you are happy. If you are happy, then your family is happy. If your family is happy, then the society, then the locality is happy. If the locality is happy, then the society is happy. If the society is happy, then the country is happy. If the country is happy, then the world is happy as a whole. So try to keep or maintain cleanliness in your premises, right? Now then, number 9, I shall respect once again my teachers, parents, elders, and love all my classmates, friends, co-workers and colleagues. You will not only respect and obey the lawful orders of your teachers, guardians and elders. You should be loving to your classmates. You should be friendly with your classmates, with your co-workers and colleagues. This is also a good thing, because whenever you are very cordial with your friends or with your colleagues or with your what I say, with the people who work with you, maybe in senior or junior positions, then if you are cordial with them, if you show respect to your seniors and if you love to your juniors, then there will be a cordial or healthy working environment, and in that healthy working environment, production will be much. With the production of the much, profit will be much. With the profit of the much, the GDP will be much. With the GDP of the much, country will be growing. So see the link, see the relation. That's why I told you not only to be respectful to your teachers, elders and seniors or your guardians, at the same time you should be loving and respectful also with your to your co-workers and colleagues, right? Number 10. Here you should learn, number 10, take a note, that I shall learn the art of speaking, writing, reading and understanding skills in English to develop myself. You know, this in our previous government and during this government also, in as a whole in India, you can say, in most of the rural parts, I have visited many states. I have seen that this communication skill or the skill of English or speaking skill of many people are not up to the mark. It's sometimes gives me pain. I have seen that many school teachers, thousands of school teachers, including headmasters, headmistresses, and the college teachers, university teachers. Even on that, a few days ago, I watched a TV program where someone was saying that even the vice chancellors, a few vice chancellors even could not speak fluent English, could not write fluent English. You just imagine what is the situation. Why India could not reach in the top 200 best universities list? You understand? You understand? This is the reason. This is the reason. Because if the political, what is the political nearness or sycophancy gives you a post, then this will be the situation. This will be the situation of the country as a whole. But I need this. I will not be able to make good to all the people. I will not be able to improve the quality of English of many of thousands of people. Only but few people, maybe the people who are listening. If you become enriched, if you are helpful, if you spread this message to your younger ones, to your juniors, to your kids, to your brothers and to your sisters and to your colleagues, it will be a great help to the nation. That's why I say that please learn the speaking, writing, reading and understanding skills in English to develop yourself, right? Number 10. Number 11, I will come that I shall keep up the prestige of my family and participate in the developmental society. See what? Always you should have in mind that you should keep the dignity of your family and participate in the development of society. You see, now you are many of you are what I say, adult. Now your parents, father or mother, not accompanying you wherever you are going or doing. So if you are now adult, you have been given freedom, but please do not misuse of the freedom. Your parents have give you freedom. It doesn't mean that instead of coming to me, or instead of coming to your going to your office, or instead of going to your school, you will go to park, you will go to somewhere else. This is a very bad thing. So always keep in your mind that you are a child, you are the son or daughter of a respectful person. So you will behave in such a way so that the dignity of your family, the prestige of your family does not hamper. Please keep in mind, right? And always try to think that you will participate in the development of the society. The society you belong, the society you belong is a very good society. Try to make it better. Try to make it better with your participation. If the people like you do not participate in the development of this society, of this country, then how the country will develop? I am very much sure the students who have come in touch of me are participating in the development of the society, are participating in the development of the country, maybe in small portion, maybe in little capacity, maybe in small capacity, but they are doing their level best. And with their participation, I see a dream that one day our country will be respected in the world. Our country will regain its lost glory. Our country will make the best country in the world. Our country will be the strongest country in the world. But it needs your participation of you people, because you are the best people of the society. Alright? Lastly, I'll say that always I shall feel proud to be a citizen of this country. This is patriotism. You should have this feeling that, please think that maybe I am a small man, maybe I am a poor man, maybe I am a lowly educated man, maybe I belong to a poor family, I belong to a low caste family, whatever it may be, wherever you may belong, wherever you may stay, in which family you may take birth, you should feel proud that I am a member, I am a citizen of this great nation. Right? With this, I will conclude the do's part. Right? This 12 things I have to say in do part, and in don'ts part I will say mostly the opposite things. I am just starting don'ts. What you should not do as a student. Right? Do not attend your class, office or workplace in casual dress, which I told you that earlier, that you should come in formal dress always. Why? Because the casual dress is the reflection of casual mind. By wearing barbunda or wearing lungi, if you come to office, how will you feel? You will feel out of fish, no? You will feel uneasy. But if you travel by train, or if you travel by plane, or if you travel by car with informal dress or in a sober dress, you will yourself feel respectful. And whenever you are feeling respectful, then others will also see through your eyes, right? So you should not, definitely at home you will be in casual dress, but whenever you will go abroad, whenever you will go other place, or whenever you attend a party or function, always you should come in formal dresses, right? Number 2, do not feel shame to speak English, because it is a great barrier, It's a great barrier. If you feel shame, you may know the three things. Always I say that there are four enemies in speaking English. What are the four things? The four things is shame. No, shame. We feel shame. No. If we speak English, what will you think? What will they think? It's not correct. It's not proper. Number one. Number two, shame, and number two, fear. Always we are scared. My God, this is a big gun. He's a great man. If I start speaking English in front of him, if I am mistaken, then what will you think? No. This type of thinking, this fear, you should avoid this fear. You should cut this fear with the sword of your knowledge, right? Then shame, fear. Number three, ignorance. Sometimes this ignorance is another barrier. So you try to be knowledgeable. And for knowledgeable, how will you increase your knowledge? That I will tell you later, right? And the other thing is hesitation. The hesitation is another thing which obstructs a man to speak openly. Whatever it comes to your mind, you please speak out. You please, if you are mistaken, if you are wrong, then you say that, yeah, I'm sorry, I am wrong, I am just learning English, please don't mind. If you say don't mind, the other people will also not feel anything bad, right? So you do not feel fear and hesitate to speak before anybody, whosoever he or she may be, right? Number four, do not be hesitant to ask your teacher what you do not understand. I have seen that many students who are sitting in the back benches, or maybe in a private tutor, many students are sitting in the back positions. If they do not understand, and if they do not understand even the dictations of the teachers, they do not say, sir, I could not understand, please tell or repeat it. They do not say, but I say it is not good, right? It is bad for both of you and the teacher, because if whatever he is saying you could not write, then you will write wrongly, or you will you will avoid that portion. What will happen? You could never learn that portion, and what the teachers and the teacher will be a failure, because whatever he is saying, he could not reach up to you properly. So his teaching was not imparted properly to you, right? That's why I am saying, whenever you will not understand, I say, rather I request my students that if you do not understand what I am saying, if you do not understand the English word which I am using, if you do not understand the meaning of any word, or if you do not understand the subject, please tell me. Please tell me. I am here to teach you. I am here to tell you. I am here to explain you all those things which you cannot understand, right? So that's why you should not be hesitant to ask your teacher what you do not understand, right? Number 5. Do not waste your time idly. Many of the students, many of the people nowadays I am seeing are wasting their time idly, either by gossiping,